Hello viewers, welcome to another video by Liz and Jay doing live from Normandy and not from Portugal. The fog bank you see in the background moved in the day of the spring equinox, and weather is always a little bit unpredictable out here, and although the day was warm and sunny and everything, the evening proved to be exactly like Normandy weather always is, like a little bit on the rough side. Since then we have had a little bit of rain, a little bit of sunshine, but mostly lower temperatures, which actually tied us into the house, which gave me the opportunity to edit this video. The other day I decided to work on my brush cutter after a few of you guys mentioned that I should actually not use it for trimming but rather put a blade on it, and that's what I did. And this steel is a wonderful machine because actually it's of a type called FS, which means in German Freischneider, and in good old English that's of course a brush cutter. So I decided to remove the cartridge which contains the string and replace it with a strong knife, which enabled me to go into the brambles, and once you see the results, it's just pretty much amazing. pieces. Were kind of under control, and this is, you will see that in a different video. This is just a small, very, very small patch, just to try out this machine. Once these brambles were gone, I cut the dead trees which were standing in between and supported that whole bramble structure into smaller stumps, which I then processed for firewood. Oh dear. Junk. Junk. Recently, Liz asked me to Jack Russell proof our gate, and everybody who knows or owns a Jack Russell dog knows definitely that there are just escape artists and look for any opportunity to run away into the street or into the fields, and they have such a short attention span. It's really hard to get them under control. So we went ahead and worked out a plan to proof the gate, Jack Russell proof the gate as I call it. That started with putting planks on the largest gaps, and the rest was covered with actually trellises. But these things are the best for improving a gate like this, because they are quite flexible and they are lightweight and easy to handle. after the installation of the trellises and Jack Russell proofing the gate, Nina inspected it, and she was not amused because all the nooks and crannies where she could push her nose through are now closed. One day a huge truck arrived and the guy unloaded the pallet, which you can see here, enormously big and enormously heavy. It is loaded with 2 solar panels. I bought these things together with a solar battery and a thing which you can use to basically feed the solar energy into your home grid or into the grid, depending what your contract is. And the reason why I did that is we have southern exposure. Nothing is obstructing would obstruct the solar panels once I installed them. And yeah, well, here they are, and I somehow had to work out a plan to store them away because it can't stay like this. And in one of the next videos I will show you how I install all the rest and make it work. It's going to be a little bit more technical, but maybe also quite interesting for you.
Nicht schlecht. Das Ding ist nicht schlecht.
The same day I received a little package which contained a book. It is written and made by myself, and if you like good black and white photography, this is maybe something you would like. I will sooner or later offer it on this channel to purchase. It won't be cheap, but these are 40 of my best photographs, and I will offer this book in a version signed by myself and a mainstream version which is not signed, and you will be able to order it, and I will leave a link down in the video description as soon as it is available. Let's together flip a little bit through this book so you can get an impression of what the kind of photographs are I am taking and what I'm basically showing in this book. And in general, on the left hand side there is a short story about how I took this picture, a little bit of side information about maybe what is behind it, what the building is or what the cultural background is, and also some information about the camera and the film I used to take the photo. Most of them are indeed taken on chemical film, silver film, and not digital, but there are also a few digitals in between. So if you like what you see, just have a look down in the video description and check out the link, the purchase link for this beautiful book. A new day, a new task, this time to build a little greenhouse, which I had given Liz for her birthday. And it, of course, started with preparing the location, and that consisted in cutting off a few branches of this apple tree in the background, just so that they don't rip the material to shreds if the wind blows.
drin.
Unfortunately, while I was setting up the roof trusses, the battery of my camera ran out. I didn't notice, so you will have to look out for this structure in the next snippets of this video. You will see it in the background. It was a successful build, and once I wrangled the basically the plastic on top of it, it really looked like a little greenhouse. I tied it to the fence posts and weighed the sides down with stones, because here in Normandy we have quite strong winds. Followed by the successful build of the greenhouse, Liz decided to have a look at our barbecue. It is a stone structure. You will see that at the end of this section. But basically the tray where the coals sit on, or the wood sits on, is completely rusted through. So we decided to find appropriate material in our barn. It's the barn which always gives. You can find almost everything there. So I went and also found a piece of metal, and which we then cut into the right shape to make our barbecue work again.
somebody to hold this at least here in the middle so it doesn't vibrate too much. I'm trying not to.
Just vibrated my brain a bit. And if you say what brain? Everything has shaken loose.
Me ears, that's what I have to say. Wait a second.
My ears is any case, but my brain.
There's not much. No, I didn't say anything.
I told you I'm gonna beat you. You know that.
We're not finished.
I know. I'm just taking a sip of my coffee.
Oh.
Santa's little helper is still here. Well, Santa's old helper.
Okay.
I need to move it a bit. You can edit out the sound.
I definitely will.
Because you don't want this this ASMR and then there's just
Just fucking nuisance.
then it's hey! Safety on!
This is exactly what I wanted. Only that way. Okay.
With mud cloth or what?
With mud cloth, yeah. Okay.
That's too far. We said 62.5, no?
Who's got a knoodle?
Well, our vision of the mud garage afforded us peace of mind.
Mm-hmm. Already with rust spots, so you don't have to worry about any kind of rust, which
Just keep it authentic.
is exactly that.
But at least it doesn't have holes.
It does.
By next, yeah, but not holes big enough to worry about coal spawning. Ash maybe, but not too picky on your. But I would have done the other side because with these holes, there's no holes. But that's not where the ash is gonna be because that's
And
gonna
that
be
is
under
also
the
not
lip.
where the ash is going
Okay,
to
it's true. It's true. Okay, I shut up.
be. I already made my
You made your assessments.
assessments, yeah.
All right, I keep quiet.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
will hold it. You
You
hold it.
press down.
Yeah.
No, not yet. We need to first.
I can already hold. Just don't cut the table.
Try not to. Where do I have to go in? Where's my mark? Here. So this is
Make your
pretty
mark.
close to the table, yeah. But otherwise it wobbles so much. Lean over this like this and bend this downwards.
Okay, please don't cut me.
No, I won't.
This thing bops around like crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Shit, I can't hold it. you know?
No, not Hercules, but Fraukules maybe.
No, not Fraukules either.
The pictures of a successful repair of our barbecue, or rather the coal tray of our barbecue, concludes this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon again in the next video. Have a good time, stay healthy, and bye-bye.